What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm War Tank, and welcome back to yet another Call of Duty Black Ops 1 video commentary. Today we're playing some WMD. That's the map. Team Deathmatch is the game mode, and I'm rocking out the Uzi. Woo! Alright, so let's get into the topic at hand. I haven't been using this gun all that much, but I have been using each and every one of the guns in this game, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, for the last couple of weeks. And my hunt is to try and figure out what is the absolute worst gun in this game. So I narrowed it down to one gun, but what I did also was pick one gun from each category, meaning the SMGs, the ARs, the shotties, the snipers, and the LMGs. One gun from those categories to, just not narrow it down on one gun and put all the hatred on that, but to spread it out. But in my honest, humble opinion, I think that Treyarch did a beautiful job at making each one of the guns balanced. Now, I'm not saying they're all perfect. I'm not saying they're the most balanced guns in any first-person shooter game, but I am saying that they are fairly balanced and they did a decent job at doing so. So, for submachine guns, the worst gun in that category that I picked was the Uzi. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, has a little bit of recoil, and I don't really like the iron sights all that much. So, and the noise is kind of obnoxious. I don't know, it's just me, I don't know. But, moving on to the assault rifles. And I had to pick the M14. In my humble opinion, I think the FNFAL is a whole lot stronger, knocks him down quicker, and for some reason it just works for me better than the M14. It's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys have your own. And of course, while I'm going over these guns in each of these categories, let me know in the comments below which one of these guns you think is superiority to the others in the categories. So now moving on to the shotguns. In the shotgun category, I had to pick the Olympia because it only has 2 shots. I mean, it does a whole lot of damage, but it doesn't have a whole lot of range, I would say. But it does do a lot of damage. It does knock an enemy or 2 down with 1 shot. I'm not complaining about that, but just because it has a low ammo capacity, that's the reason why I'm knocking it down so much. Moving on to the sniper rifles. Sniper rifles, the Dragunov. Absolute worst gun in sniper rifle category. One of the reasons why I don't like the Dragunov, basically because of the scope. I don't like really how the scope works. If it had a different scope, maybe, or different attachments to the guns, different scope layouts, maybe the gun might work a little bit better in my favor, maybe not. But that's why I'm knocking the Dragunov. Now, light machine guns. I had to pick between the RPK and the M60. M60, the pig that it is, beast of a gun, a lot of damage, but it's too slow. And it has a whole lot of recoil. Even if you do add the grip on it or a red dot sight or both, it just still has a whole lot of recoil and it's not the lightest gun in the book. So between the M60 and the RPK, I had to pick the RPK because it has a ton of recoil. It's pretty heavy. Even though it does a lot of damage, for me it just does too much recoil. I can handle the M60, I can handle the RPK, but I had to pick the RPK over the M60. Just because I like the M60 a little bit better than the RPK. So, now, I'm sure you guys are wondering which of these guns in all these categories is the worst gun of them all. Well, I'll get to that in 1 second. Now, the gun has to be something that, can be used for any situation. So for submachine guns can be used basically for any situation. Assault rifles can be used for any situation. Light machine guns can basically be used for any situation, but snipers, not really. And if you're not that pro of a sniper, then you're not going to be wanting to go one-on-one with somebody with an assault rifle, or better yet, a submachine gun, specifically the AK-74U with rapid fire and steady aim. So, the gun that I chose to be the worst gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 has to be, give me a drum roll, the Dragunov. Because The Dragunov is very slow, doesn't have that much damage to it, and I don't like the scope. Those are my reasons for not liking. Well, I mean, I'm not really a sniper guy in general, but those are my reasons for not liking that particular gun. And that's just me. I'm sure you guys have your own opinions. I would love to hear them. What gun do you think is the worst gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 1? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Leave your comment down below. And if you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. But thanks so much for watching. Of course, as always, in the meantime, have a great time fragging.